Hello? Okay, I'm hoping that works. Um, so let's just get straight into this. Hi. Um, as you know me, if you do watch my channel, hi, hello. It's me, Astro or Astrid. If you don't know me, then hi, I'm Astro or Astrid. Either or works. Um, However, this video is gonna be different, of course, from the obvious reactions that I have done before. Um, This video is going to be as quick as I can make it. I don't want to bother you guys as much. Uh, okay. So, as we can see, I have my channel pulled up. Um, these are the videos that I've made throughout the years. And obviously I have a lot that are um currently private, but some of these I might private again. The reactions, all of the reactions I've done are staying. I am not getting rid of any of them. Um, some of these, like this one, maybe this one, my first time hitting 1,000, maybe even actually the Nikki ones can stay. They weren't as popular. Anyways, I might do that, might not. However, this video is gonna be talking about where I've been. Um, so I'm just not gonna waste any more time. Um, so last year I was supposed to upload. I, in fact, was supposed to upload my part two, which was going to be has been reacts, because I was planning to make a reaction video that is directed to each member of the hotel, like the hotel staff, and then at the end it would be the final reaction, which would be Serpentious's. I don't know why I said it so weirdly, and then finding out that he's in heaven now. Either that was going to be the last reaction, or I was just going to make that the second to last, and then a last reaction, which is back to them all, which would be another funny moments, maybe. Or just all of them going through shit. There you go. There's me swearing. um, However, a lot of things had happened last year, and I'll just share the main thing that caused me to go off the rocks. Um, Last year around this time, at actually like 3 weeks ago or something, in January of last year, I should state that again, me and my partner of almost 5 years had sadly parted ways. Um, which at first it was really hard after being friends with them for 10 years and then being together for, I think, um, 4, almost 5 years. Uh, and things just got difficult. Um, they weren't being honest. They would constantly ignore me. Um, and when I tried reaching out, they would just ghost me. And um, I have never been in a relationship. They had told me they had been in approximately two. I definitely know one of them, but I'm iffy on two. But they were in previous relationships. I was in none. So I thought all of this stuff was happening. That was normal. I thought that. And um sadly I let that control me for a fuck while. um and so we ended on iffy terms, and then they came back to talk to me, and they wanted to see if we could still be friends. Of course, I did not want to give them up. They were my only actual friend, the only person who I fully trusted, who I would trust with my life, or who I trusted with my life out of everyone I knew, even my own family. And um, we became just friends until not even a month later, they had told me that they were with my friend. The person who I saw as my best friend, they had also broke things off with me. Um, and didn't really tell me why. Uh, I even have the message. I might show it, might not. I don't know. It's kind of it's gonna be really hard for me to pull it up because I don't want to look through that again, and I don't want to cry right now. Anyways, they got together after my ex had told me that they weren't gonna look for a relationship anytime soon, no matter what, because obviously they were still healing and stuff. And yeah, I get it. I was not gonna jump straight back like into any relationship. I didn't even know I was gonna be in a relationship. Um, and then that's where everything went to shit because after that I just cut contact with them. Found out that they were messing with my brother, and yeah, you don't mess with my family. So I dumped them out from being my friend. Just for a month to pass by and then rumors to start spreading around that were obviously false about me, calling me an abuser, um, all of that, just terrible things, causing my mental health to drain. I even made a post about it months after the incident. I didn't explicitly say what had happened. I just stated that my mental health was rapidly decreasing. Uh, and now it's out in the open of what it was. But yeah, I even started getting physically hurt by someone who I thought was also my friend because they believed the rumors instantly. Nobody had told or asked me of anything. Instantly just going off what one person had believed and was told. And so, yeah. Um, as much as I do want to reach out to my ex and just try and talk one last time, just a permanently leave me alone thing, I know I can't. Um, I don't have the guts to do it. And I know they would probably never try and talk to me again. And if so, I would probably have a panic attack. Anyways, um, enough about that. That's just the reason why I haven't uploaded. And this whole video is obviously going to be about that. But let's go into last summer. So, after all that stuff, I was just going to spend the last summer by myself. However, I ended up giving online friends a chance. I always hated the idea of online friends because I knew that they would probably just someday ghost me. Um, anyways, I ended up meeting a very special person named Mar. Um, their channel is Starry Murray. I would recommend checking them out. I did not send you guys, okay? Shh, we keep this between us. They have a VODs channel, that also connects to their main channel, I think. They also have Twitch, also under Starry Marie. I'll put it, I just won't tag it because I don't want them to know this is me. Anyways, uh, so I had met them and they brought me into their server. And it was fun. It was really good to talk to people and not be alone. Um, Sadly, the server got shut down because people ended up being toxic. Um, then we started a new one. And around this time was where I met someone named Belle. Um, they are also another gotcha tuber. Now, before I go into anything, they are not bad. They are not bad at all. They were really, really sweet, um, and stuff. But just so we know. So me and them hit it off, started having fun time, and then one random night they confessed. I had feelings as well, but I didn't know how to reciprocate or like show that. So I kind of just immediately jumped into the relationship, worried that if I said no, Um, even though I did like them, if I said no, I was worried I would lose them. Uh, but we hit it off pretty well, and it was great. Uh, Unfortunately, um, I had to end things off around 3 months after because I had felt like that if I can speak, sorry, I had felt like I wasn't being as acknowledged. Now, not saying they were ignoring me, but it felt like I was the one who was always having to reach out, and it made me just remember my previous relationship. I knew that Belle was also going through stuff that I'm not going to say because that's their business. That's all I'll go into. But I didn't want to put more pressure on them as they were um confiding in me to help them with like comfort and stuff. I didn't want to just tell them to break up. Like, and until I was getting advice from another friend to do it, and I did it. Sadly, said friend had also confessed to me not even a month after my breakup, and it tore me apart. Now, this is around December, so this was around 3 months ago. And around this time, you can see that I posted a video that was a whip work in progress or work in process, either or. I never got to finish it because this was around the time I was in my relationship and I was given the motivation to try and make a video. As we can also see from previous posts of me at my therapy's me at my therapist's place just working on it. um I had lost that, not joy, but the feeling. So um yeah, I it's hard to explain. I don't think I will be finishing the video. I will try, cuz that video I think is around 30 minutes. I just need to get the reactions. I have everything else. I just need reactions, but it's hard for me to even open up CapCut. It sucks so bad. Oh my gosh, I hate it now. Um, Anyways, that's a whole different thing. Um, I had lost motivation and then I started gaining motivation when I had a break. I took a break from online people, everybody. Um, and finals had came up, so it was just me having to work my ass off and then have a little time to me. And then um yeah, sure, some issues happened earlier the first few days of this year, but things are hopefully going back to normal cuz other stuff had happened earlier this month. Um but yeah, that's just all of what I've mostly been doing. And I say most because there is something I have been doing that is different from this. So if we scroll, if I can click this, I have a TikTok. Yay! Yes, yes, a TikTok. Um, I will link this in the description and probably comments. Uh, and probably make a post, but I am doing something I actually really love, which is art. Not saying this, not saying that I don't love you guys, okay? Not saying I didn't love this like little community I built. Um, did I like my own comment? And like I didn't like my own comment. I liked my own thing on accident. Oh well. Who cares? um, but yeah, I had made this 2 years ago, unless I'm on 2 years. Am I going on 2 years? I am, I think. Ooh, anniversary. um, Obviously this has changed a lot. Like, but yeah, obviously this the obvious the user that's still the same. Uh, So it will be easy. Of course, I will also put the link in. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. I have a bunch of other socials and even a YouTube that I'll link as well. But if you guys really do want to follow me and keep supporting me, which I would be grateful, holy shit, I would be so happy, then um I will obviously show those. But I've posted a bunch of art, some other stuff. Don't mind the drafts. Don't mind my neediness. Um, but yeah, that's mostly it. I that's literally, I am getting older. I am going on 17 later this year. Um, so yeah, I am getting older, but that does not mean I will permanently stop my content because I did make a post a few months ago, a month ago, about if I did have motivation, what would I do? Which was has been related. Um, I do I do have the seven deadly sins. Other than Leviathan, I need to work on that. But if I finish and have enough energy to, you guys are definitely, hopefully, gonna get a reaction because this is something I'm really passionate about more than I am with the Dream SMP. I have fallen out with the Dream SMP a lot, sadly. But hey, I'm still here. That's not going away, guys. Anyways, this is just this is just showing off who I am, what I've been doing, how I've been doing. And I'm not in the best state, but I'm not in the worst. I am definitely happier than I was before, if that makes sense. I mean, my whole channel, this whole time I've been depressed. Not whole time, just around uh, the these around these. But yeah. Um anyways, I love you guys and I hope you do think about this. Bye bye.